So we're going to click on issue or reprint a certificate of insurance. It will bring up a list of the masters I have available to me. These masters here, or templates, are created by the agency. So I'll pick the 1415 master. I will now have a preview of what the certificate looks like. You can see here it's got an auto policy, cannot change it, cannot change the limits. Okay. Same here with the workers' comp, can't change it, can't change the limits. All right. So this looks like a good policy here. This is what I want. I'm going to click Add Cert Holder. From here, I can put in the cert holder's name. Put in my very creative address of 123 Main Street. All right. So here we are. We've put in some information. I could put in more information about this cert holder as well, although most of this information is record-keeping purposes, like telephone number. We have a spot for one time only, meaning I'm issuing this certificate one time only, and immediately after I issue this certificate, the holder will become inactive. They will not receive renewals, and they'll be done. Okay? I also could put in the date interest ends, such as Halloween. So on Halloween, as of 12 a.m. on Halloween, this particular holder will no longer be an active holder. So if I run any renewals between now and then, they'll receive them. I will see them in my active holder list. But automatically on that day and time, maybe my project's over, my involvement with the project's over, they'll become inactive automatically. Okay? We also notice that do they receive renewals is default checked. So it's all checked and ready to go. They'll receive renewals automatically. You'll see here we have a description of operations field. It is locked down. I cannot edit the description of operations. Next, you'll see my email address. This is who I'm signed in as. This will be your insured's email address right here, whoever signed in. I can have confirmation sent to myself. I can view it on screen, which I'm going to do today. I can have the wording, this certificate supersedes previously issued certificates, added to the cert here. In addition, I can email or fax this certificate directly from CSR 24 to up to 3 holders right now. So pension holder, I could put a message in if I wanted. I could put a fax number, but I'm just going to put an email. I don't know why I'm worried about spelling correctly because it's a fake email. But here we are. All right, so when I click submit here, it's going to generate an email directly to this holder and up to 3 other recipients. So there it is, sent. My cert holder has now received a copy, a PDF copy of that certificate. I have a copy of it on my screen right here, which I'm going to show you. There with the real signature and the cert holder information I put in right here. Okay. Coming back here, everyone's been emailed, everyone gets a copy. Good news. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to issue another certificate of insurance. Here we go. So I issued one to 123 Main Street. Pick my template here again. And instead of adding a new holder, I'm going to click Change Holder. And this is going to bring up my certificate holder list. You can see all the holders that are active for this account. Okay. Now, I can search these holders by name, by address, by group code, by named insured, by description of operations, and my holder list. Okay, so I'm going to search by address today, 123 search. And you can see here, I put in cert holder today at 123 Main Street. And you can see I did a demo last week, pretty close, right? Pretty consistent. Well, the holder wants street spelled out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select this cert holder. You can see here that I can modify it. Now it says 123 Main Street. There it is. Got all that info. Click Submit Request. And what you'll see here is I've now emailed directly to the holder. I've also sent an email to the CSR that has the PDF copy. And you can see here I changed it so it says cert holder 123 Main Street. Okay. Another thing I can do as a client here is when it says issue or reprint a certificate. So you see that word reprint. When I come in here, I can actually choose the reprint function. So I see previously issued certificates, and I can see all the previously issued certificates that were ever issued for this client out of CSR 24, whether it was by the agency or by this, the holder. 922 certificates have been issued for this account, okay? Now, that's a lot of certs. What I can do is I can search by certificate. I can search by that unique certificate number. I can search by a date range. I can search by group code. I can search by holder name. I can search by named insured. And I can search by description of operations. Okay? So let's search by holder. So here's the 2 I issued for demo holder. And I can get a PDF copy of it. Now this particular is a reprint, okay? So this is going to have the day I issued. Whoops, don't need to do that. It's going to have, sorry, my screen is huge right now, so I'm weaseling around here. Oh, there it is. It's going to have the day I issued the certificate printed right there. So whatever day I issued, it stays there. Whatever words or whatever was on it at the time of issuance is exactly the same. So this is an exact copy of what was issued on that day and time. It is a snapshot. Okay. So when your client's reprinting, they're not reprinting old certs with new dates on them. They're not reprinting old certs with new names on them. They are reprinting a certificate that was issued exactly how it was issued on that day and time. Update certificate holders information for renewal. So if you're currently running a renewal, you might be sending out a spreadsheet to your client and saying, please update this before the renewal. Let me know which holders you need and don't need. CSR 24 has the capability to let your client modify those cert holders through the system. And it's very easy and user-friendly, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on Update Certificate Holders Information for Renewal. Here I will see all the certificate holders that are on for my account. I can uncheck Issue Cert. That will remove them from renewals. I can check Date Off. That will make this holder inactive as of today automatically. I could click Change right here. And if I click Change, that's going to allow me to change basic information about this holder, where it's being emailed or faxed, okay? All right. Oops, lost my page there. Sorry. So I can change the information, okay? And when I click, I can click Add, and I can add new holders. When I click Send, it will save all of my changes. It will also send an email to the CSR on the account, letting you know that I've updated my holders' information for renewal. Once, of course, if you enjoy working on Excel, you can run a cert holder spreadsheet, and this will just give us a spreadsheet of the certificate holders. And we wouldn't be complete without some instructions on how to issue a certificate of insurance. So here, these are just this Word document that has all the instructions on how to issue a cert, okay? So if your client feels like they need some guidance, here it is.